All of you are wrong, by the way. God damn, it's so unreasonable that it can't even fathom the amount of unreasonable. It's crazy. Hi Trevor, I'm here. Yo, what's up, Huggable? Alright, well. Actually, I need to go hide that scene. Not those scenes. Alright. Stick out my wireless mouse. Where the fuck are my headphones? All your theories are wrong. Goodbye. Yeah. No. Rhea, no. Rhea, no. Headphone cord. Rhea, stop. Being such a goob. You know what? Come here. No. You're not running away anymore. You're not running away anymore. Okay, you're running away. Fine. Oh, wait, hold on. She's on the... Itty. Dude, the half semitone. So, in case you don't know, all that's different about this version of the song is I just added, like, one vibrato that is extremely long, and I pitched it down half a semitone. So, yeah, the half semitone is just, oh, it's so fucky. It's so fucky. Should have made all the instruments trumpets. I could do that. Hold on. Here, hold on. Let me make every instrument in that song a trumpet. I have the file still, I can do it. This is going to sound awful, I hope all of you know. This is going to sound like utter awfulness. It's gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad. Alright, pause. Alright, so I have the song. Yep, alright, so that's the song. Now, let's see. Right, I can't make it just a trumpet. Do you think it's better if I do French horn or the entire brass ensemble? Those are the two options. Those are the two options. What do you think, chat? The third one is great. Haircut? Yeah. 2 days ago haircut, yeah. The entire brass. Oh god. Alright, you asked for it. You asked for it. Listen, you can't blame me. When this goes wrong, you can't blame me. That is on you. It's gonna take a while. There's kind of a lot of instruments in this song, fun fact. There's kind of a lot of instruments in this song. Jesus, I forgot how many there are. And the bass. Alright, that's everything except the drums. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ask your no. Alright, here we go. Immediate, sorry. Immediate jump scare. Jeez. Wasn't ready for that. Alright, try again. Drums up, hold on. This would go hard with the Goku edit. Alright, well that file's on my GarageBand forever now. Oh my god. Save this as some key progression item. That was great. That I'm real glad we did that. All right. Well, I think that's enough doing nothing for one stream. Glad we got that at the end of 2025. Alright, well. That is way too small. Alright. So, if you couldn't tell, end of the year end where we began is a filler title and a filler thumbnail because I was rushing this stream. Why is it aligned left now? One last card before I complete the set. 24 stream. We did not begin with a 24-hour stream. It is not where we began. Where we began was me going over a PowerPoint of my proposal, I guess you could say, for what Splatoon 4 would be. So we started the year by creating a new game, and we will be ending the year doing the exact same thing. I have been working on a card game for a while now. Yay, PowerPoint. Worse, text document. No, I've been working on a card game for a while now. I've play tested it with 3 separate groups of people, and there have been obviously some critiques. Play testing has revealed to me some things. Did you cut your own hair? No, I did not. It's just I wanted a hairstyle, and my hair's not long enough for it yet. text document is the controversy that bad? Yeah, so this is my twit longer about okay. But yeah, no. I've been making a card game for a while now. I think it is really fun. It is, yeah, of course, like I said, there have been... Kate, you can't be mean about the haircut. I'm getting mixed messaging on the haircut. I keep getting, it looks good, and then I look in the mirror and I'm just... Are we sure? Are we positive? No, oh my god, I was just saying something. Oh my god, this is the worst. This is the worst. I was gonna say something. Right. Of course, playtesting. I'm sorry, I was gonna make a Persona 5 joke and then I glanced over and couldn't stop crying. Looks like a 3D model you overlaid on your bald head. I don't see that at all, but sure. It's too shiny. Well, my head is shiny. I will say that. My head is quite shiny. No, it's just too short so we can wait. Yeah, of course we can wait, obviously. It's just way too short for what I'm trying to do. It's just way too fucking short. And that's because, like, my old haircut had this really short, so I couldn't have it be longer, you know? But yeah. I've playtested this 3 times. Not that many times, but they have been fairly long sessions each time. And this stream, I'm a little sad, because this stream was initially going to be me playing the game. Like, me actually playing the game in person. With, I guess, probably just Dylan and Celeste, because they're, you know, they're the most available, you know? But it seems like that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Also, while I have all these people in chat, new video at 9. New video at 9, so, be excited for that. They're the only ones with your home address. True. Those are the only people with my home address. The only people. Okay. Dual video. Kinda. Can I come over right now? You need 3 people to play the game. So, you could. You could. It wouldn't... it wouldn't help. But I appreciate the offer. No, I will be dual wielding. No, I'm ending the stream at 9 so that everybody can go watch it because it's kind of important. Rhea is player 3. I'll find someone. Can I come over? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, everybody get in here. Everybody get in here. Rhea and Cloud can be one person. They'd be too busy running away from each other. I'll be there in 13 hours. I guess I can leave your walls for this. Incredible. But no, instead, I am just going to be doing a brief showcase of the game, how it's played. Because I'm really proud of it. I think it's gone in a really good direction. So, I could just read you the rules. I could do that. Yeah, I'll just do that. Hi, Rhea. Hi. Hi. Rhea. I am evil. I am steal you. Okay, bye. Hi. Okay, bye. Sit behind me, do the thing, do the thing. No! Dang it. I could not be in your house. Your cat would not like my ugly. So true. So true. Do you think YOLO is ugly, Rhea? He's just staring into the distance. I don't think YOLO's ugly. Do you? Rhea? Rhea, this isn't a good look for you. You're gonna get canceled on Twitter.com. She's sleeping. No, she's just sitting down. Okay, we're doing the classic. If she sniffs this end, that means she thinks YOLO's ugly. Okay, she does not think YOLO is ugly. She does not think YOLO is ugly. Is this also her twit longer? This is why I fuck with Rhea. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Alright. I'm just gonna read the rules. So, it's called Sales Pitch. It's a card game about it's all about improv, which means a lot of people aren't really gonna fuck with it as much. But the people that do fuck with it are going to really fuck with it. I love improv. Huggable, I think you would fucking adore this game, by the way. The only reason I have not played it with you is because I don't know how to, like, there's probably some deck thing online, but I don't know what. I'd have to figure that out, but absolutely that would be worth it, because I think you'd fucking love this game. It is a card game where there's 3 main decks, and you get 1 card of each at the end of the day. You look at these, and you have to make an ad that is 40 seconds. There are some exceptions. That is 40 seconds, and then the other players will all vote if they buy or not. And then obviously if more than half, not obviously, if more than half will buy your product, you get 3 points. And if you invest in something or buy something that other people also buy, like in a successful product, I mean, you get a point. So little bit of incentive to buy. My god, can my brain like function like at all? Right, the point values and shit might need to be tweaked and shit. Do we have to edit a video for said ad? No. 13 hours, here I come. I see. What's Snake Oil? I actually have not played Snake Oil. I played this other, like, sales game called, like, what was it? I think it was Business Walrus or something. And that was quite different. I do remember. I've never played Snake Oil. Alright, so I'm just gonna start reading the actual rules now that I've like summarized the game. So, you're in the market to make money, aren't we all? Well, thankfully it's not too hard. All you need is some good, solid salesmanship. With the right pitch, just about any product can sell, and with sale comes profit. The setup. Separate and shuffle the included cards into the product, descriptor, and twist categories. Those are your 3 decks. Place each deck into the middle of the table. Ensure each player has one of the sail-fail indicators. That's not a real component, by the way. Just use your thumb. Just use your thumb. Deal 5 twist cards and 3 descriptor... 5. 5, my favorite number. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 twist cards and 3 descriptor cards to each player. Wait, no, I am wrong. Hold on, I'm sorry. This is an old. This must be an old version of the script. That is my bad. 3 product cards. This must be old. This is definitely old. Everyone draws cards and convince one person to buy their product. I see. I see. Okay. Lastly, place the hourglass timer in the center. Ideally, the ideal version of this is... The ideal version of this is a ball. A ball that, when squeezed, will start a 40-second timer and will rumble at halfway done, so that you have like a vague time marker, you know? Of like, hey, I should probably be wrapping this up. Just so other players don't see your, how much time you have left. Because that will matter. There are a few cards that will make that matter. What is this? This is a card game I have made. Sounds expensive. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's ideal. I don't think, like, if I were to actually produce this, which I really do want to, but obviously after a lot more revisioning and all that, blah, 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 it'd probably just end up being replaced by a timer TM. It doesn't really matter. It's just, that's, like, the ideal. Testing that makes it pricier. Yeah. So yeah, no, we just use a timer. We just have a timer that we use. Like literally just my kitchen timer. Or you could use your phone. Doesn't really matter. A timer. Alright, so the gameplay is it's split into 2 phases, your actual ad and the card part. So I always love it when board games have funky whoever goes first rule. So I say, the player who most recently contributed to the economy goes first, as they show the salesman's spirit. I love that rule. Although it does mean that Dylan will always go first. It does mean Dylan will always go first. What do you do if someone steals your idea before you do IP stuff? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I will contact a lawyer and see what happens. Alright. Anyway, so we're getting really sidetracked. Okay. At the beginning of your turn, draw a... God damn it. Yeah, no, this is definitely an old version. I have changed this. You draw a descriptor card from the center deck. This is the... God damn it. Yeah, this is really old. How old is this? I don't know who's... Okay. So, center deck, descriptor, pull that. You are stuck with that. You cannot change that. You have a hand of 3 actual products that you play on the descriptor. It used to be the other way around. You draw a product and play a descriptor on it. However, it's in testing, it was a lot more interesting. Is it so old? It's so old. It was a lot more interesting when it was the other way around. Um, yeah, some descriptor cards sound like taglines, and you're welcome to use them as such. I want to improv with you again sometime. Dude, me too. That was fun. That was fun. Do not show any cards to other players except the next player clockwise. I might change this to last player because that tends to be a lot easier to wrap your brain around. But that's up in the air. This player will look at your product and determine how you should sell it with one of their twist cards. So 3 cards total. 1, you can't change, you're stuck with it. You play a product on top of that, and then they play another card. And that card is designed to frick you over. And we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. And then you draw back up so that you have 3 descriptors, 5 twists. Draw back up. Once you have received and read your twist, you get some amount of prep time. It's gonna change varying on the group. There's not like a set amount right now. Since I'm just playing with friends, it's just kind of like, do whatever feels right. I would like to have an optional rule of set amount of prep time. I would like to have that at some point, but I have not fine-tuned the amount of that yet. Once you've read and received all of your cards, prepare a pitch or advertisement for your product in your head. You get 40 seconds to advertise it, attempting to win over other players. Once it's over, rest of players will vote whether or not they would, given they could reasonably afford it. That line is specifically in there just so that people don't like, oh yeah, well, I am dirt broke. I obviously can't buy a couch right now, you know? That's why that line is in there. What me, AJ, Dylan, Celeste did when we played it was we voted the cure for cancer. What we did was we voted instead based on whether we'd buy it, just whether we thought the pitch was good, which I might change this to. That was a little more fun. Maybe I'm not. Again, needs more testing. Needs more testing. The player who played their twist card may or may not to decide to purchase the product based on if they feel you adequately conveyed the twist. So if they play a twist and you don't do it, then they can just vote you down. Downvote. If 50 or over buy your product, you get 3 points. If after a full round, everyone has run their advertisement and no one has gained a point, players will vote for which product is the best of that round, and that player receives 10 points. And obviously you're not allowed to vote for yourself. That's not in the rules yet, but obviously you're not. Oh wait, no, there it is. Never mind. I can't read. You may not vote for yourself, and in the event of a tie, re-vote or roll a die to determine the winner. Classic streamer, so true. What if I bribed someone to vote for me? Bribed how? Bribed how? I'm curious. Do you mean with real money? Do you mean with points? Listen, this is a highly customizable game. I give them real money. I mean, I guess you can do that. I don't... I guess. No, this is a very highly customizable game. This is like... This is a very house rule coded game at the end of the day. Players who buy a greenlit will receive 1 point. Just 1 point. 1 point. It used to be more than 1. Like 3 was like 10 and this was like 20 or something. Is there another use for die? No. This is just like kind of a filler. I just kind of need a, hey, you can revote or just spin the wheel, you know? Yeah, so slight incentive to buy. Slight incentive to not buy if you think your product is much better than everyone else's. I can't believe I have not been playing music this whole time. It is not on shuffle. Sounds like an unnecessary component for manufacturing. Yeah, no, definitely. This would not be included in the box. You spin a card. Spin a card would not be horrible. Idea for this game that could be very saucy. I don't know if I should say it on stream. Just DM it to me. Yo! Thank you, YOLO. Can I attack someone else's campaign? Yeah, absolutely. If you're on this phase, if you're on the voting phase, you are absolutely allowed to deliberate with your fellow players. If you reach the no one has buyed that round phase, you are absolutely allowed to attack other campaigns. Absolutely. What was we at? We was at I need 1698. Okay. Thank you, YOLO, for the $5. That is 89. There we go. First donation for the Kickstarter. I guess technically, yeah. $5 out of 5,000. We're almost there. The fuck was Rhea? What the fuck that was. And then I have a lot of... Jeez, hi! What? Hi! You're crazy! Don't. That keyboard tray is gonna go into the freaking thing and you're gonna fall off and you're gonna die and you're not gonna be happy about it. Don't do it. Don't. No. Okay. She is on crack, I think. Yeesh. Yeah, no, I have a lot of different possible other game modes. Like I said, this is very, very customizable. Yeah, they're like, this is a thing. This is a thing. This is what we ended up actually changing. So this would be the inverse. Green stock arrow on the card. So spinning a card thing could work better, makes it look more professional. Yeah, that would genuinely work. I think the backs of cards would ideally have a design that looks something like... Let me, oh, the keyboard's not on. That would do it. A business card? No. No. Okay, that needs to move to, like, here. What's card aspect ratio? Roughly that? Roughly that. Okay. I know, I'm aware that you cannot see what I'm doing. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see. Rounded rectangle. Corner size, turn that up a bit. Actually, hold on. See, I don't know why I cropped the image. I don't need to do that. Sorry, I'm being like way too perfectionist about this. I need to just crank the card out. Up corner size a smidge. Lip color. My favorite, line tool. The end should be an arrow. Thickness should be way up. Yeah, the back of a card ideally would look something along the lines of let me just add a really shitty crop to this really fast. Something along the lines of this. Ideally. This would be the back of probably a twist, if I had to guess. They definitely be color-coded. But one of the backs would have this little, like, investment thing on it. And obviously it'd say what kind of card it is right here. But yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. Ooh, texted me. Oh. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I have, like, UDMs. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. But yeah, no, I have a lot of extra stuff like that. Now, we're just gonna go over to the products real quick. Obviously all of the products they're simple. They're meant to be the simple thing. Because this is what you play on a descriptor. Read up. Why the fuck are you not using shop playlist? Oh, you're so right. You are so right. Professional is in use. Oh, wait. Green stock arrow on the card art. I don't think it needs to be a stock arrow. It can just be an arrow. Doesn't really matter. You have extra stiff? Goodness, man. I hope your rigoritis gets better. So true. Shopping stream when? Him scrolling through Amazon and the doxed. True. Stock arrow is a theming theme. Oh, you mean stock as in... Okay, I thought you meant as in, like, stock image arrow. I was like, why does it need to... Okay. But yeah, no, all of these are relatively basic. Some of them have, like, a few little extra things in there. Don't know if I'm going to end up keeping them. But yeah, no, these are the simple things you play on descriptors. Descriptor is basically a 50, you draw one, and 50-50 on whether or not it's, like, good or bad. So, you can have one that's, like, poisonous, or, there's two gendered products. That's a really funny one in testing. That's a really funny one. Whatever it's themed around, it's extremely over the top. I got that with dumbbells at one point. So that was the 300-pound dumbbell is what I ended up advertising. There's a bunch of shit here, basically. Oh yeah, and then we decided to do the opposite. I would get so political on 46. Yeah, no, these are, I was very tempted to have this just say normal people, but I was like, that's a little too dicey. That's a little too dicey. This is maybe also too dicey, depending on how well this, whatever build this fucking is, ages. But that's whatever. Obviously, all of these are subject to change. And canceled. So true. Alright, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of really funny ones here, such as looks suspiciously similar to the last product advertised. I'm a personal huge fan of that one. That would, in fact, that was, I think that's been played twice in my sessions, and that has been really funny each time. That has been really, really funny each time. Oh god. Casey would go so hard with 28. He would. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I like all the ones that give you some kind of choice. Or the cards that are just immediately, like, the color black now defines this product. How? How exactly? Is it emo and edgy? Is red emo and edgy? Is red, like a liquid that maybe looks like blood or something, you know? Yeah, no, a lot of the more boring ones I want to retool into things that are more interesting. Not necessarily better or worse, like objectively product-wise speaking, but more interesting. Definitely more interesting. Collect them all, I think, is already a pretty good one. Just because you draw that, and then you have 3 products, and you're like, okay, what can I make the funniest collection of, you know? And then the last one, and I am proud of pretty much every card in this category. Pretty much every card I'm proud of here is the twists. Every twist has made pretty much every breaky 2. I love breaky, bro. Breaky is so fucking funny. My god. But yeah, no, all of these are what makes the ads really, really funny. That's what, like, all of them are. So, we've got a lot of ones. Do we have one where it's a cameo with the most random IP? I do believe there is a descriptor along those lines, I want to say. Let me look. There's this one. This one's particularly funny. Product is a fusion of it and the last piece of media you consumed. No matter what. What ended up happening was, we watched BFDI as a joke during the day. And, of course I had to do that. I had to end up doing that, so that was funny. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, pieces of media type theming, like all of these. There's a lot of stuff like this. What? That's... I'm just gonna respond to that with a smiley face. But yeah, no, there's a lot of descriptors. I'm really proud of every twist. 52 is just ADHD, which is 52. Oh wait, no, that's for the twist. What is that? Oh, your mind is elsewhere. I love your mind is elsewhere. I love your mind is elsewhere. Someone else told you and you are paraphrasing is another personal favorite. You're insecure about your product compared to competitors and constantly try to prove yours is better. Let's see. Your product is blatantly illegal. You can... my single favorite one was this. You can only talk vaguely about what your product actually is. By far my favorite, I think. Yeah, because perfect song. Because I played this on one of Dylan's. It was a camera meant to be used on the toilet. And he just, it was such a funny ad. He was like, all right, I got this thing. It's like, yay, hi. If you ever wanted like a time, like a moment in time, but like now. Something of sorts, you could call it. It was so good. It was such a good ad. And like, what's crazy is that it kind of came through and that it was a camera. He was like, I think that was maybe one of the funniest ones that we've done. This one, this was before I updated the timer. It used to be 45. Yeah, now it's 40. Just because we did 45 and a lot of them, like the last few seconds kind of dragged on. So cutting that out was a good change. No prep. This is probably the most evil one here. No prep time. Just go immediately. You can theoretically just like burn 10 seconds of your timer and then start. So you have 10 seconds of prep time and a 30-second ad. You could always do that. You don't have to fill the full like seconds with me constant talking, constant advertisement. Can chat help design an expansion pack? Absolutely. I think design for this is it's hard, obviously, because you have to make everything interesting and not like straight up mutually exclusive with other stuff. But at the end of the day, if you have a good idea, it's always like, oh, I love it. I love having ideas for this game. I love having ideas for this game. You would prefer the competitor product. You are an awkward middle schooler. This was paired with Celeste selling their dad. So that one was pretty funny as well. Act like you're pitching to kindergartners. Think your audience is too dumb to understand your pitch. All of these are really, really great. All of these are absolutely wonderful. One of the twists is that the audience is hard of hearing. There's a similar one to that. Let me no, that is shift, not control. Yeah, you are super excited about your product and must shout your advertisement. There's a lot of stuff like this. You hate the product but love the paycheck. This product killed your father. You're having connection issues. I love all of these. I love all of these so much. I think another favorite is, oh gosh, I have to find it. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. You must perform your advertisement from the other room. I have rolled that 2 times. Across 3 play sessions, that has been played on me twice. Both of the times I just opened it by going, so. It's so good. It's so good. I love the twist cards. They're just so good. But yeah, no, I really ended up liking the playtesting sessions we did of this game. I really ended up liking them. So let's do like a walkthrough, just because like to truly get it, you gotta see like a full hand. You gotta see a full hand. So let me get some first idea. Which one was that? Robbed of your prototype and need to use the surrounding objects to convey it. I don't know how you would do that necessarily. Not a bad idea, but maybe some wording tweaks. Okay, so I just need my line shuffler, actually, because I have made 2 of the decks. I haven't made the product deck, because we just haven't gotten around to it. And see, I'm not handwriting for these. For our prototype cards, I'm just having it so that my mom is writing all of them, because her handwriting is much more legible than mine. Alright. Why is it scrolled all the way down? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. What the frick happened? Alright, alright. Now let me go get the actual cards. So for my proof of concept or temporary deck, I just have like I made the sides black and there's a little triangle. These are all of the descriptors. And then for the twists, I just marked them in red. These are very temporary. Not meant to represent what they will look like, but they're just decks I can use. Okay, so let's look at what did we end up getting. That is not centered on the screen, but whatever. We got water, a hand, or no, sorry, 3 of those and 1 of, god damn it, I cannot get used to this rule change, because it used to be the other way around. Okay. I drew 2 gendered products. Great. Goodness, another DM. You sure did. 2 gendered products, and I can choose between 2 gendered water, 2 gendered caricature drawings, and 2 gendered dressers. You drew 2 genders? Congrats, man. So true. So I would choose one of those. I'm gonna say 2 gendered dressers would work. 3, 4, 5. And then this would be someone else trying to fuck me over. Gendered water goes crazy. So let's see, my hand is, you don't understand what your product does. Oh yeah, I forgot this song cuts off for no reason. I need to replace it. That sucks. You don't understand what your product does. You compare this product to a similar product a bit too much. This product has saved your life. You must speak in as deep a voice as you can. And you think your audience is too dumb to understand your pitch. So, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, if I was actually trying to fuck myself over... If I was trying to fuck myself over with that, what would I do? If I was trying to fuck them over, I'd probably play This Product Has Saved Your Life. because that is always a really hard one to work around. Do the other people know your product before they give the card to mess you up? Yes, you show them. I picked a dresser. You would show the person playing a twist your descriptor and the card you're played. So, yeah, no, they're actively trying to fuck you over with as much knowledge because they have all the knowledge. They have more knowledge than you even, because if they play something like there is no prep time, they have much more knowledge than you. Yeah, so 2 gendered dressers, this product has saved your life. So what would that end up looking like if I were to advertise this? Where's my timer? There's my timer. 40-second timer. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Yeah, this product has saved your life is always a... And that's literally, by the way. That's not like, this product is such a lifesaver. It's as literally, this product has saved your life. Yeah. This is a hard first showcase. Like, this is a really hard first showcase. Let's see. Let's see. Gendered water, easy. One is dainty and floral, the other is infused with the electrolytes from lightning god Zeus. Actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hold on, I need a different song for this though. Not this one. No. 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 Nope. Alright. Yeah. This works. This works. Okay. Alright, let's see. Introducing the new 2 gender... Actually, hold on. No. Wait. I need to do it on the beat drop. I need to do that on the beat drop. Pause the timer. Get out of here. Okay. Haven't you ever wanted manly water? Let me tell you, I was camping many years ago. I chased a bear, and I got lost in a forest when suddenly, man water. It's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Need a tiny bit of prep time. Okay. Introducing the all-new men's dresser. It has 18 different compartments for all of your cargo pant needs, built-in phone charger, and it's bulletproof, so it can and will save your life like it did mine. Also for sale, we have the second, much lamer option, the girl one. It has less compartments. There's a lot more hangers for dresses and shit. You don't need that one. What you need is a real man's dresser. What you need is this one right here. This one right here. It is not much money at all. It is quite cheap, actually. The build quality is not good. It is bulletproof, though. So you get some shit like that. I don't know. Dresser sounds kind of girly. It's manly, okay? I promise you, it saved my life from being bulletproof. Also comes in darkness night version to help you fall asleep. A real man doesn't stay woke. Incredible. Dresser sounds kind of not manly to me, man. I don't know. And then, of course, based on the ad, you would other players would vote, and then if I get over 50%, then I would score 3 points, and the people that voted for me would get 1. Again, point tweaking. A 1-to-3 ratio might be a bit too much. It might end up needing to be like, might end up needing to be 4 or something. Like 1-to-4, 1-to-5, and then the nobody votes round be like 15 or something. Again, all of the numbers need fine tuning. And also the scoring really only exists for it's pretty much no reason, honestly. This is more of a Cards Against Humanity game where you kind of just play it until you feel like you're done with it. Because Cards Against Humanity, in the rules, there's like, technically it's like, oh, first to 10 wins or something. Whereas whenever we play Cards Against Humanity, we just go until we feel like it, and then we count at the end and see who wins that way. That's the ideal way to play this, I think. So might end up having that as like as a rule. We'll have to, well, you know, obviously, there's a lot of stuff still to figure out. But the core has been really, really funny so far. We've had, let's see, there's of course the 2 gendered money posters. It's a poster with every dollar bill on it, except there's also a woman version where all the presidents' heads are famous women instead. Like Scarlett Johansson or Rosa Parks. Interesting 2 examples, but those were, I do believe those were the 2 examples. There's the awkward middle schooler trying to sell his dad. There's the, oh gosh, there's the potty player, which was a shitty LCD electronic, or not LCD, dot matrix handheld device, and that one was fucked up, honestly, because it was meant to be used on the toilet, hence the name potty player, and it is so good that it prevented a man from from doing bad things to himself. That it saved his life, you could say. There was that. There was, what was one of the things AJ advertised? I know AJ had some bangers. Oh, I know AJ had some bangers. What did he have when we played? Let me look through the descriptors to jog my memory. Oh yeah, looks suspiciously like the last product advertised. The last product advertised was the dad. So, it was a pair of reading glasses, but it also just happened to come with a guy that looks suspiciously like their dad. Let's see. Yeah, there's that. Fusion of it and last media you consumed. That was my BFDI one. I had to end up selling Donutty, the donut from fucking BFDI. Like there's a ton of these that we have done. Let's see. Oh wait. Connection issues. Oh god, what was AJ selling with connection issues? It was so fucking funny. Right. It was wait. Oh, what was that one? I love that one. I loved that one. Oh my god, I can't remember it now. No. Oh, what was he selling? What was the product? It was so good. I just remember that he had connection issues, and it also saved his life. That was an incredible ad. I remember that one. That one was amazing. Let's see. Extra heavy. Oh yeah, the extra heavy pair of earrings. That was demonstrated in the ad like this. That was incredible. Let's see. Has way too many variants for sale. I loved that one. Extremely over the top. That was the 300-pound dumbbell challenge. I did that one. The 300-pound dumbbell challenge. Can you pass the 300-pound dumbbell challenge? You couldn't, obviously. But of course I acted like I was just actually doing it. Packaging requires scissors to open. Takes D batteries, blind bag with multiple variants. Let's see. Engineered by Ford. Engineered by Ford. I love that one. That is such a theater of the mind card. Let's see. Let's see. I know we've done some of these. Sorry, this card is just so funny with the bits on the channel. It just says old. It's so old. Ba-da-ba-dun-da. Dun, da, 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 da. For depression. Oh, we used that one. I just don't remember on what. Oh, that one was so good too. But yeah, no, this is a very fun. This is obviously there's been things we needed to tweak along the way, cards that didn't quite land, but the game has been consistently very funny, and that is, I think, the biggest success of it. No matter what combination of cards, it was at least a little funny. Most of the time, hilarious. And I loved those. I loved those playtesting sessions. I loved them. You have a heart attack mid-ad? I actually think something close to that was either suggested or exists. Hold on. No, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me search you during. You must dance at least once during your advertisement. I forgot about that one. That one is fucking peak. I forgot about that one. That one is so good. I was a big fan of that one. But yeah, no. Pretty much no matter what combination, it was funny. And that is by far, I think, the biggest success of the game. I do want to end up actually making this, like, real. It's gonna take a lot of research and probably, like, other people other than just me. But if the first piece of, like, genuine merch I put out is a card game, I think that's baller as hell. I think that's baller as hell. Big aspirations here. Big aspirations. Obviously right now I don't have the infrastructure to do this at all, obviously. I'm handwriting cards for Pete's sake, you know? But I think the game has been very, very fun. I'd love to play it with, people in the Discord. I'd love to play it on the channel, actually. Next time I have, like, AJ, Dylan, Celeste over, I would absolutely love to play this on the channel. I think it is such a good content game. I think it is just so fun. It's just so fun. Some of my new, like, best memories comes out of playing this, and I think that is really awesome. So I hope all of you are as excited to play it as I am, because I definitely am excited. Yeah, I will try and set up a Discord session of this at some point. I don't know when, but I will attempt at some point. I'm stoked. This game is very fun if you have any amount of improv skill. Like, going into this with a few people, I was like, okay, this might not be that fun for them, because they've said they don't really like improv that much. But no, they all fucked with it. Everybody fucked with it. I was, you know, I'm just a big fan of how it turned out, and I cannot wait to play with you on the Discord. The Discord, yeah, of course. How do you do, fellow kids? Energy for your pitch. Yeah. That's a good. There. Oh wait. You must reference one meme. Do you want to know who pulled this? Dylan. Do you remember the day I said the day where he was just saying 6 or 7 the whole day? Yeah, that's what he put in the ad. It sure was an ad. The funniest thing is, so Celeste is who played the twist card on Dylan, and I just saw Celeste go, and I was like, oh my god, I know what card they pulled. Oh my god, I know what card they pulled. And the entire time, Dylan is just doing a normal ad. And then I have a few of these, you know, I have like maybe 6. And he let it linger for so long. He let it linger for so fucking long, dude. It was so good. It was so funny. Yeah, I think the game is great. I think it's been really fun. Some new cards definitely. But even as is, I think it's a great game. Cannot wait to play it with you all in the Discord. I guess that's all I really have to say. If I was playing it, I absolutely would have made this stream a little longer. But yeah, I guess that's it for this stream. Again, new video at 9. It's not a premiere, it will just be uploaded. So I hope to see you all there in the comment section. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I need to go back to cleaning my house for my New Year's plans. After video goes up, can we play around? I'm gonna be busy editing another thing. I have one last thing to get done before New Year's, and I have to clean my house. So unfortunately, I will not have time today. But in the near future, absolutely want to play this on the Discord. I think it'll be a great time. But yeah, that's today's stream. I will see you in like 40-ish minutes with my new video. Yeah. The video it's simple. It's an update video. There's 3 pretty big announcements going into the new year that I need to announce, and that video is what they are. So yeah, I will see you in the next in 40 minutes.